Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Daisy is kind of having to deal with Deke's long game because he gave her up to Kasius, who is aware of her, and I'm sure we'll keep learning more about what Daisy may or may not have done, but hopefully she can get out of this. She is nearer to Gemma at this point, so that's good. We also kind of saw what Inhumans are forced to do. Not a big fan of this timeline, guys, which is it a different timeline or is it our future? Phil and everyone has made contact with Virgil's contact. Didn't sound like Fitz. So I feel like we're getting somewhere, but we're also like, we're not just fitting in and we're making a lot of racket and we're kind of putting a lot of people in danger. So we really got to like get our shit together and figure out how to get home, how to prevent this from ever happening, and do so with minimal damage to what we found here. But I guess maybe if we fix everything, this never happens. This is never a future. I don't know. But they did talk about parallel universes possibly being what we're dealing with. I'm not particularly sure about all that yet. But last episode being called A Life Spent, this episode being called A Life Earned. We're just learning more and more about like kind of the Kree role. Not a fan of it. I'm really praying on Kasius' downfall, though. I can't stand him. So hopefully that happens sooner rather than later. I really can't gauge yet on like how long we're going to be here. Like, is it going to be half a season? I would be very shocked if it was longer than that. I would maybe not mind it as much if Fitz was here, but because he's not here, it feels like we're incomplete. So I hate that we're separated this way, and I really need it to get back to our timeline. So whatever makes Stacy, I mean, it may not be true. It might just be a story that was made to put her in a bad light. But if it is true, we've got to figure out how to not make that happen this time once and if we get back. So I'm very curious to see where we go from here, what truly is Deke's long game. So let's see, here we go.
He used to tell the story of how S.H.I.E.L.D. would return one day from the past to save him.
Well,
now here you are.
not my choice. Here we are.
Yet you show up at the exact same time as another human, with no marks on her wrist, and a skill set beyond her station.
Yeah, I gotta put that together.
Gemma, word of your presence has piqued much interest. In fact, bidders are on their way. And with the price I'll fetch for you.
Really? That's what you think the best use of her?
To leave this horrendous place once and for all.
That's your
What makes you
goal?
think I'd go along with that?
Your friend's face is so beautiful. Don't you want to make sure it stays that way?
Don't you? Aren't you all about perfection?
She could be captured. You're not here to stand around and gossip. We're all talking. Why me?
Yeah, why him?
Makes it funnier.
You're wondering where the meat comes from. Some kind of lab where they grow it or something.
Makes sense.
Was that just a lucky guess, or did you just read my thoughts?
I heard them, really. That's what I got after Terragenesis.
You're inhuman.
It's kind of a relief when they turn it off.
Can't turn it off? Oh, they can turn it off.
There we go.
All right, everyone, out.
What does he want?
This has got like a Hunger Games feel to it. She's very Katniss coded. Deke, what are we doing?
She seems nice.
I suppose you're here for payment.
Well, I did bring you Quake.
This will be worth more than all your credits upstairs. The Sonara is concerned about the prophecy that others from the past might have come as well.
She said, quote, "Get out of my way, this is what I do. My friend's life is on the line. I'll figure something out."
That sound like her.
Yeah, that sounds like Daisy.
Sorry I don't have her. I wish I did.
We haven't heard from you in 3 days. Please respond, Virgil. Have you secured the delegation?
Those people are all dead. Kasius thinks they're all dead.
I know.
They're not.
I need to go get a few things.
Oh, so now
So is
you're
he in?
interested.
Yeah.
Those people up there, if we can find them, that's in everyone's best interest.
Of course, there's no way I can tell for certain if you're being honest.
Don't.
But he can.
Shit. Don't rat her out.
They're telling the truth. Both of them.
Shout out that guy.
Tell us that miraculous story. Spare no detail.
We were alone.
Oh, he's gonna make
one.
Gemma verify it.
Japanese.
Yeah, shit.
Fitz killed him. We ended up here.
Not that far off from the truth. Maybe Gemma can kind of get in that same direction.
Now you tell me the same story.
They grabbed us, they knocked us
There
out,
we go.
and we ended up here.
Very good. Did he help in any way with that?
You trust him?
You know me better than that.
Welcome to level 35.
Yeah, I don't exactly trust him either, but
Well, hold the applause.
we'll see how it goes.
My inhuman power. It isn't just reading minds.
He sent her the
You can let other
info.
people read your mind too.
Nice. Nice,
So you
nice,
told
nice.
Simmons what I said.
Yeah,
I thought maybe that's what
they
happened.
don't know I can do that. That was as close as I've ever been to Kasius. My first chance to read his.
What'd you get?
Right. So what'd you see?
Shame.
Shame.
He hates this place. When his gala is all done, Kasius isn't just leaving. He wants it all erased,
He's gonna destroy the station.
along with everyone on it.
Roaches.
No.
It wouldn't be hard for us to go after this package of yours and make it so it never gets to you.
You can't do that.
Hey, things go missing all the time.
I swear I'll kill you.
It's the package meant for Gunner, isn't it?
Probably. There's been a lot of vacancies lately.
A baby?
What kind of man makes a threat so low? You're sick.
Just pay Grill and
Don't know
we'll
it's
take
a
your stuff.
baby.
Mark.
But if you don't, we'll take that package and we'll throw it in the crushing mill.
Mark,
Oh
I hope you never get the privilege. You'd mess it up anyway.
no! Don't say that.
Don't like you. Don't deserve a child.
Oh, stop. Ow, ow. That hurts. Mac, oh, okay, so maybe we're still reeling a little bit from losing hope, which, you know,
See,
tracks.
it's the only way anyone can have kids.
I'm sorry.
Lab grown?
The only way.
People don't get pregnant anymore.
Oh, shit.
Super. And the vibe goes full dystopian.
Children of men.
What did they do? Sterilize the whole population?
We think they do it through the food.
Were they trying to diversify the human population?
Kasius doesn't care about humans. He just wants to increase the genetic chances they turn to inhumans. Much
Oh.
more valuable that way.
Valuable. Valuable to whom?
We're doing some
What's he auctioning
eugenics.
off down there?
You think he's selling rocks?
Phil,
This is his shame.
I found something.
What is it?
Him.
Okay, ow.
Got a new sample they're supposed to use for inhuman genes.
Daisy.
Okay, you're mad.
We do
I
need
get
to
that.
talk it out.
Using her for breeding.
It seems that way, but that's not why Kasius wanted her.
So you did sell her out?
Yes, but it's...
It is. He's got a plan. He's got a plan.
Fellas, we were just got a little bit turned around. Is this level 35? We were actually looking...
Oh.
Oh, okay, we're fighting.
Go.
May, your leg. You're still not 100%.
I got this.
Less than 100%. May is still pretty good. Oh, not against her though. Fuck. There we go.
You don't want to help those people on the surface. You want to turn them over to Kasius.
You don't know me, man.
No.
I was 9, okay? When my mother got dragged away and murdered. And after she was gone, my dad took up the cause. He carried the torch for her. And as I got older, I begged him not to. I said that they were going to get him too, and I was right.
Yeah, lost people. We knew that.
That's why it was pretty strange to hear his voice.
That was your father?
That was his father?
If he's alive up there, I don't
Well, he's
just
all
want
in
to
now.
succeed. I need to be there when you do.
Yeah, he's gonna help. No doubt, no doubt.
That's a good story.
It is.
But stories are what you do. So excuse me if I don't buy it just yet.
It's more painful than getting stabbed.
But, you know.
Buy me some trust.
Yeah.
It buys you some time. But for now, I think we're safer with you out of the mix.
Really?
Wait!
He's motivated. Bill! We need all the help we can get. We righted some wrongs.
But I can't get over the pain of losing a fake one.
She was real.
So what kind of a father does that make me?
A caring, loving one.
Maybe I really am already lost.
Hey, hope might not have been real, but your love for her was. And that makes you a great father and a good man.
Monster Mac.
I don't like you.
Kind of just paid me off. Ooh, seems like you're twice the beast I thought you were.
I don't like
Glad
him.
to have you, Mac.
What did you do to May?
You've dealt with our newest guest. One powerful inhuman, long thought gone.
Oh
now
no,
here
they're
to
gonna make
enrich
her,
one lucky patron's life.
both of them fight each other?
Quake.
She's the destroyer of worlds.
She should fight to the death.
Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Now that is one person I did not expect to see. I just totally assumed that the first time we would see him would be like back in the original timeline where we left him. Him being here, that was such a gag. Oh, that's so good. But why did he say that? Is this the plan? Is he Fitz the way we left him? Is he okay? Is everything good? Oh my god. That was so good. I love that. Okay, that changed things. That was very exciting. Okay, so I thought they were going to bring May out and have them fight each other, but maybe it has to be Inhuman on Inhuman. I guess May's not going to like fetch a price potentially. So what did they do to her? Or what did she do to her? Huh. Well. I have to say I'm so happy that we got that scene between Yo-Yo and Mac, because you all know that I didn't love how they kind of quickly swept what happened to Mac and Hope in the framework under the rug to kind of put a bow at the end of last season. So to see that fallout here and how he's still struggling through that and how he got triggered in such a way with the guy saying those things to him, I love that. We needed that. And I love that Yo-Yo even said, you know, if they don't consider her real, his love for her was very real. And it's an interesting thing that he feels guilty that he cares more about that hope, or he feels like he does, or he was able to not move on in the way that he eventually was able to with hope in this world. But like, it's such a different thing, and he had so much more time with her, and it was real to him. Like, there, the framework mattered. And him being able to like acknowledge how much it affected him, really, I'm so glad to see that. And you know, that was a very unfortunate situation where he found himself in, where he was having to be threatening to a guy who was just trying to take on a baby. And that was just very unfortunate. But we did learn about like what they've done here, the infertility that they have had humans go through, but also kind of manufacturing more inhumans so they can sell them. But at the same time, like, Kasius is framed as having guilt for all of this, or shame, and he just wants to get all away from it and just kind of delete it all so he doesn't have to like think about it. But like, no, dude, there's consequences to all this that you've done, and you don't just get to walk away from it. So that was all pretty interesting. At the same time, the Deke reveal about his dad was pretty interesting too, because, you know, I did think that he had this larger plan for why he gave Daisy up, but it's actually not really true. He just was saying, like, it's actually better if she's out of the way, and she didn't fight it. So that was just a judgment call he made. But things are different now because he has a vested interest, in the same way all of our people do, to contact these people on the surface who survived, because he wants to get to his dad. And any fight against that he had is gone because of that. Which, even, you know, I didn't love what he did to Daisy, for sure, but like, what he's heard about her is not great. And he is fighting for humanity. Like, we've heard him talk about how like they're so on the edge of extinction. Now we even know more of like why that is, because they can't breed anymore. So he was, you know, trying to do the right thing from his perspective. But now he has a personal reason to help us. So that might not have feel trusting him 100%, but I do trust that he really wants to get to his dad, and he's going to help us get there, because that helps him on a personal level. So that works out. That's good. And I do like Deke. I think he is someone who ultimately will end up helping us. You know, him giving up that money that he got from Kasius was a good start, even though we kind of like left him be. I think he'll be able to get out of it and help too. So I really also liked the mind reading guy. He definitely didn't have to do all that. He has the same mindset, which almost everyone has that's there, is like, you just kind of have to go along with everything. You want to save your family. You kind of just have to play by the rules. But he ended up helping us, and he has a power set that Kasius does not know about. So we were able to gain insight about Kasius, but also save ourselves, because Gemma and Daisy's stories lined up. So that was really great too. So this is very exciting. Fitz, yes! Suddenly I'm okay with us just being here for as long as we need to be. Because, I mean, that has been a thing this season. We're this many episodes in, and I'm like, I like it. I like what we're doing, but Fitz's not here. Like, can we at least check in on him? But for him to show up where we are, never expected that. So that's so exciting. I'm so excited for Gemma to know that he's there, and what his plan is, because for him to say that about Daisy, like, what's going on, and what information, or what can the people on the surface level do for us? Like, they're the ones who knew about us. They are the elders, or at least Deke's dad is one that knows about the prophecy even more than like Kasius, because Kasius really doesn't know a lot. He's like, yeah, it's a kind of a funny thing. We don't really know how many of you are there. Maybe Deke's dad and whoever else is with him have a clearer idea of how to help us. But also, like, where's Fitz been? Like, how did he get here? What does he know? Does he know something that's going to help us out? I don't know, but that kind of is a game changer, and I'm very excited about that. So, I'm worried about May for sure. What did she do? I shudder to think, because she's quite scary. But I love May kicking ass, of course. Like, Phil was worried because of her leg, but like, she can fucking throw down, you know? And you know, I hate that that's the person she had to go up against, because that lady with the balls, she's quite something herself. So I don't know, but this was very interesting. Maybe Fitz knows something about what Daisy did, how she becomes destroyer of worlds, but that wouldn't make him do all this. Like, there had to be a reason. Like, she's not a bad person. So I'm hoping it's a big misunderstanding. And that when we get back to our time, we can just make a different decision. But what is the reason? Like, I'm so curious to know why it came to that. So there's still a lot more to know about how this future came to be. But Fitz showing up is so exciting. I'm so excited by that. That was amazing. So yeah, very good. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.